guns, walked through airport security. The scanner had detected everything, but the security officer pretended not to see. The man sprinted to the boarding gate, only to find it already closed. He frantically explained that this flight was crucial, but was still denied entry. At that moment, as a VIP customer, I stepped in to help him.
Miss, how bad can it be?
When the security personnel saw me, they had no choice but to let him through. I never imagined that this decision would haunt me. The bag filled with guns was stowed in the overhead compartment. The plane took off on time. Over 200 passengers were trapped on the same flight. The danger had already begun. The hijacker thought everything was perfect, but a young girl spotted a flaw. She saw a terrifying object on the floor, bent down to pick it up, and her face paled instantly. She brought the object back to her seat. Her companion sensed her anxiety. A man sitting nearby noticed them and approached to ask what was wrong. He offered to help. The girl trusted him and told him what she'd found in the restroom. After listening, the man said he'd find a crew member and told them not to be afraid.
You stay there now, honey. I'll be straight back and tell you what they said.
What the girl had picked up was a bullet, which meant there was a gun on the plane. But the man didn't go find a flight attendant. He slipped the bullet into his pocket because he was one of the hijackers. He relayed the news to his accomplices. The operation, originally scheduled for 3 hours later, was forced to begin early. He put on his code hat and walked back and forth between the seats. He announced that the operation would begin in 5 minutes. He returned to the girls and claimed the bullet was just an accident, that a security officer had dropped it in the restroom. He warned them not to tell anyone, or else it would cause a panic. The girls weren't convinced. In fact, they grew even more uneasy. As soon as he left, they began to suspect something was wrong.
I just wanted to explain. Look, Mona. Think about it. You can't just bring bullets onto a plane.
That's when I noticed something was off too. I saw several passengers carrying identical bags. I thought they were just ordinary toiletries bags. I stood up to ask a flight attendant.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't get a wash bag.
You don't get a wash bag. Only on the overnight flights.
So no one's got a wash bag.
After getting the answer, my heart began to race. I walked past those people's seats, deliberately slowing my pace, staring at the bags in their hands. Just then, a hijacker entered the restroom and began assembling a firearm. Before I could even return to my seat, they had already started.
Everybody down!
A man carrying a bag full of